Very good morning to you wherever you are. My name is Benedict Owusu. We'll do some sports here on the AM show. It's a Monday morning, and obviously we're going to talk the action or things that happened over the weekend in the world of sports. From the local scene to the international scene here in Ghana, there was a big boxing bout at the Bukom Arena on Friday evening, and as well as a big one on that same day in Russia, which involved the Ghanaian. The Ghanaian who lost to Shafikov. And also, we'll do the G6 tournament. The finals of the G6 tournament was played yesterday. Diana Stars, Accra Hearty folks. Diana Stars have defended the G6 tournament they won last year. Kumasi Asante Kotoko in there as well in the third place. So we'll do that before I take leave of you. Then also, on the international scene, the English Premier League was on, as well as the major European leagues in Italy, in Spain, in Germany as well. Bayern Munich bounced back to winning ways. Leipzig still continue their fine form in the Bundesliga. And also, the big one in Spain was the La Liga, involving Real Madrid and Barcelona at the Camp Nou. Or how it happened, I'm going to show you here on the AM Sports. But we start here on the local scene and we'll do some boxing. And Emmanuel Tagoe emerged victorious in his IBO lightweight bout with South African Mzonka Fana. Now, what happened at the Bukom Arena Square was that, Emmanuel Tagoe nearly knocked him out in the round 3, but the South African was too strong as he managed to go the full length of the bout. But at the end, Emmanuel Gameboy Tagoe won when the judges' scores were announced. Well, Asamoah is the promoter, or is Emmanuel Tagoe's boxer, and Asamoah was thrilled that his boxer finally won the world title bout for Ghana.
Honestly, we knew what he can do. Gameboy is a complete boxer. He goes with the flow. He wanted to stop him in the third round. But the first round he caught him. He wanted to end the fight in the third round. So he didn't want to stop in the first round. But the third round was so difficult. The guy stood up to it, and then he decided to punish him to the end of the fight. And then you saw what happened. If somebody takes a lot of punishment, I think sometimes the referee has to step in. But the guy looks good. He looked good to everybody, in front of everybody, and not knowing he was suffering. And in boxing, we don't want to see this kind of thing in a game. But it happens sometimes. But kudos to him. He has done well. He gave up a good show. Yeah, right now he's a world champion. We'll make sure we go for the IBO champion over there. We go to America to challenge him for the world title. It's gonna be the super champion, So we're gonna start negotiations from now, and then we see what happens.
So now we have a world champion here in Ghana. That's Emmanuel Gameboy Tagoe winning the IBO lightweight bout on Friday at the new Bukom Arena Square. So whilst it was happening here in Ghana, there was another bout involving a Ghanaian also in Russia. That's Richard Comey. He took on Shafikov, but it was just unfortunate that Richard Comey lost that bout by split decision. It was an eliminator bout involving Richard Comey and Shafikov from Russia, but he lost, and we'll bring you reactions in our subsequent sports bulletin. So do stay tuned with us here on the Joy News channel. Away from that, we come home to wrap up, and Kaklamadu are champions of the 2016 McDan Peace Tournament. Joy Sports Asaribidi Akon was at the event and came through with this report.
They produced a great performance to defeat Court 2-0 in the finals at the La Salem Park on Friday afternoon. Kaklamadu took home a trophy and a cash prize of $1,000. Court, who finished second, were given a cash prize of $500. The month-long tournament was aimed at promoting peace in the La Dadikotopon constituency ahead of Wednesday's elections. McDan Shipping were proud sponsors of the gala, and executive chairman of the shipping firm, Dr. Daniel Macaulay, spoke with Joy Sports after the peace tournament.
Well, this has been a cracking one-man tournament of football, and I'm even surprised about the level of play. Well, you can see this is my community, and we have a lot of youth in this community, and the youth here are very vibrant. I decided to have this tournament because every election year there's a lot of skirmishes in this four southern community of Greater Accra. So I decided to bring them together for them to understand that we are playing football for peace. Because of peace, we are here. We are one people, and we are one nation.
So that's how we end sports here on the AM Show. My name is Benedict Tagoe. So you can check more sports stories on my Online Sports page, as well as follow us on Twitter at Joy Sports, on Facebook as at Joy Sports. Enjoy the rest of your day.